Hi everybody, and welcome to another Channel 8 sports presentation. This afternoon from East Brunswick High School Gymnasium, it is girls basketball as East Brunswick takes on Hillsborough. Hi, Jimmy Allinder being joined by Phil Hill, and it's East Brunswick 13-1 versus Hillsborough 12-1. This is a viable opponent, is it not?
Viable opponent. I talked to Reggie Carney, and he said it's going to be a war. And why not? This is the best team in Mercer County, Hillsborough. They're coming off a 58-32 win over Warren Hills last night, and they're feeling good about themselves. They got a bona fide Division I player who's just a junior, Stephanie Shoup. And you may remember last year, Stephanie Shoup did not play in this game because she had torn ligaments in her ankles. She's averaging about 16 points a game, and she's going to be a tough one. The Bears, on the other hand, are playing tremendously well. Reggie Carney is very pleased with the type of defense his team is playing. They held Bishop R to 1 point in the first quarter and 10 points in the half. We know about their motion offense, how well they can play. So they put it all together right now, Jim.
Okay, let's take a look at the depth of each team. East Brunswick does it by wearing down the opponent. How does Hillsborough respond?
Hillsborough goes 9 and 10 deep. Coach Jim Reese said he scouted the Bears against Piscataway. He's very impressed with what they do, but he's also impressed with his team. He can match up with them team-wise, and I think matchups are going to be the keys. You're going to see some intriguing matchups. I think very balanced matchups during this game here. Should make for an exciting game.
All right, so it's going to be East Brunswick hosting a really solid Hillsborough team. We will take a short break, and we'll be back with the action in just a moment. Okay, we are back at East Brunswick High School Gymnasium. Jimmy Allinder being joined by Phil Hill, where the East Brunswick girls will host Hillsborough. And Phil, we're already talking about, we were looking at the matchups. Hillsborough is a tall team.
A tall team, and first of all, I'd like to put them back in the county they belong. Of course, Hillsborough from Somerset County. I don't know where that Mercer came from, but a tall team, and the matchups are going to be interesting. From Coach Jim Reese's point of view, well, let's get the lineup, Jim.
You ready on the clock?
Okay, well, Stephanie Shoup, as we mentioned, the 6'1 junior, who is a definite Division I prospect, is jumping center against Jess Oshesky. And we are underway here at East Brunswick. East Brunswick does control the tap. That's Stephanie Little. Pass was intended for Celine Hagan, out of bounds.
I was getting ready to say the matchups from Jim Reese's point of view. He'll have Jessie Poach on Jessie Oshesky, Liz Moriarty on Stephanie Little.
Phil, I was going to mention that what's going to be crucial for East Brunswick is how they pressure Hillsborough, or rather, how does Hillsborough match up against East Brunswick as far as handing it. There's, you see a steal out of bounds.
And I tell you, if their JV team is any indication, a well-coached team and a good hustling team, this Raider team will be.
Okay, two towers for Hillsborough in the middle there. You see that's 54 McCarthy, and of course 33 is Shoup. And they call it traveling on Firestone. Sue Firestone, one of the guards.
I think both teams feeling out each other at this juncture,
right.
Jim.
East Brunswick with its usual cast of Megan O'Neill, number 25.
And in their usual man-to-man as well.
Right, you also have Stacy Culler, 31. And this is Poach. And there's another traveling, so a little bit of the jitters in the early going, naturally so. Hillsborough, we mentioned, is 12-1, but I'm not quite sure that they lost to Ewing. There's a steal. And the first basket of this game is scored by number 21, Poach.
I'll tell you, quick hands by Poach.
Let's see how this pressure is handled by East Brunswick. Oshesky's left open for 3 and hits. So East Brunswick responds and leads 3-2. Here's the pressure. That's Moriarty. Dribbles across.
Almost carried, Jim.
Inside to Shoup, tapped away. And here comes Little up the middle. Oshesky again open. A little long on that one. However, she recovers nicely, gets the rebound. Firestone to Little. And they're going to catch a blocking foul. Phil, we were talking, I think Stephanie Little's going to need a big game here.
Well, Stephanie Little usually comes up big in the big games, Jim, so wouldn't be a surprise.
And they call a shooting foul on that one. That's interesting.
Stephanie's smart enough to throw the ball up as she was falling. Therefore, she gets the two attempts, Jim.
Foul was on McCarthy. Little misses the first.
Stephanie coming off a 9-point performance against Bishop Bar.
And she sinks the second, so East Brunswick extends its lead to 4-2. 6:34 left in the opening period. Here comes Hillsborough. Penetration. There's the first pass to Shoop. Boy, she has a nice move, doesn't she?
Oh, mercy.
Puts it in, and we're tied at 4 apiece. That was an excellent move. Celine Hagan left alone, but she bounce passes at the little. Won't go. There's the defensive presence of Hillsborough.
Go by her, Jesse, go by her.
Oh, what a move.
Mercy.
What a move.
You heard Reggie Carney saying, go by her, Jesse, go by her. And that's exactly what Olszewski did. Took her to the hoop for the attempt at the old-fashioned three-point play.
Foul is by number 40, Jamie Conahan. So Olszewski trying to convert a three-point play. Misses in and out, but a rebound by Hagan. Gives to Olszewski. Nice move again. Follows up a rebound and hits.
I'll tell you, in control, Jim.
And she has
7 points.
7 points already. 8-4 East Brunswick. Tapped away. Nice play by Megan O'Neill.
I'll tell you, Megan O'Neill's doing a job, and Megan O'Neill's not going to be intimidated. Why should she be? She handled Asia Jones pretty well. And even though Stephanie Shoop's an all-county player for Somerset County, Megan will be right on her.
McCarthy misses everything. Knocked away. Shoop's right there, though. And it was a good tap to Stephanie Shoop, who was fouled in the act.
And I'll tell you, take a good look at Stephanie Shoop, who's at the foul line, Jim. She made all-county as a freshman. Of course, we didn't see her last year with the torn ligament in her ankle when the Raiders visit East Brunswick.
Right. Shoop misses the free throw. O'Neill's going to try a three-pointer off the rim. Tapped away, recovered by Hillsborough. This is Moriarty. Gives to number 21, Poach. And across the line. Long shot off the rim. And I think Hillsborough's going to try a lot of that because they have the rebounding edge, Phil. We'll see. Firestone penetrates, though. Errant pass. Inside Shoop. Olszewski knocked away.
Raiders trying to force it into Shoop.
Yep.
Celine Hagan guarding Shoop right now.
There's Shoop by herself. Won't go, however, I think they got Celine Hagan on that foul.
That they did, Jim, and you can see the Raiders' strategy seems to be to get it down to Shoop, let her force things. If she doesn't get the basket, hopefully she'll draw the foul.
Substitution for East Brunswick. Kohler will come in. Now they called that foul on O'Neill, Phil, so that's her second.
I'm surprised. Hagan was guarding her.
Shoop misses another one.
Shoop 0 for 3 from the foul line right now.
Makes that. Score is 8-7 East Brunswick with 4:43 left. You hear motion yelled out by O'Neill.
Go!
There's Little. Misses everything, but wow. Well, they call a foul on Shoop.
And Shoop thought she got all ball, but again, the official there, Brian Scipio, right on top of it to make the call.
Phil, maybe that wasn't Shoop on that foul. That may have been, yes, it was. I'm sorry, I'll take it back. Having a little trouble distinguishing between Linda McCarthy and 30. They're both the same size.
And Kohler, who had a fine game against Cerebral, coming off 11-point performance against Cerebral this past week.
Kohler sinks them both to make it 10-7 East Brunswick. Here's the pressure. Boy, she got around O'Neal fairly easily, didn't she? And if that is a foul on O'Neal, that's her third.
I'll tell you.
Well, Reggie Carney took a chance.
I tell you, I think O'Neal got a bad deal with if they charged her with the
foul?
previous foul, really.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm sure it was on Hagan, and they gave it to O'Neal.
Well, East Brunswick immediately loses some rebounding strength. And that's going to put a lot of pressure on some of the other East Brunswick players. It's tossed up and in somehow. I believe that was Moriarty.
Right, with the left-hand shot there.
10-9 now. Kohler blocked. Shoup just put a hand on it. And East Brunswick is going to have some difficulty with these matchups.
I'll tell you,
right away.
Some real concern, really. The Raiders have an awful lot of height, and then you have Megan O'Neal out of the game, one of the perhaps their strongest rebounder. Calls for concern.
Inside to Shoup, and now they're going to call Kohler with a foul.
I'll tell you, and Shoup making everyone work.
Well, you're starting to see the rotation already.
Well, I told you,
Steve Reese mentioned they have.
They go 10 deep, Jim. So
lob in pass. That's number 32. Legger.
Crowd thought it was a walk.
Nice touch. And Hillsborough takes the lead 11-10. Pass down a little. Kohler pulls up, won't go. And that's Legger with the rebound. Is that how it's pronounced, Phil? Legger?
Ledger.
Ledger, okay.
Young lady who put quite a few minutes in for the JV game.
Shoup kicks it out. Boy, look at the war going on inside. That's Shoup. Oh boy, they're going to have to do something. They're going to have to do, I think Reggie's going to have to talk about this. This is going to be a difficult situation.
Shoup dominating the low post right now, no doubt about it.
13-10, Hillsborough. And Little with it. Back to Olszewski. Kohler inside to Firestone. Nice move.
I'll tell you, good look.
All right, this Shoup dribbles inside. What a move.
Mercy.
Goes in. 15-12, Hillsborough. Little with it now. Whoa, won't go. And here come the Raiders. Blocked.
Vicky Fisher with a good block there, but these Raiders are off and running, Jim.
They are off and running. They got size, and now I can see they have speed. Well, you know, take a look at it. Shoup. She's bent over as if she's fatigued, and that time it didn't work.
Vicky Fisher once again.
Yeah. Hagan inside.
Oh,
hits it.
Good strong move.
Very strong move, and that's how East Brunswick's going to have to play this game. 15-14, Hillsborough. Inside to Shoup once more. Blocked away, and they call an offensive foul.
Offensive foul there. I thought you might be called for steps, Jim.
Yeah.
Brian Scipio right on top of it and called it for the offensive foul.
And if you take a look at Stephanie Shoup, she is tired. And that's her second foul.
And she's still in the game, Jim.
I don't think so, Phil. I think she's out.
Okay.
All right, East Brunswick has to capitalize on this situation. They gotta look inside. Whoops. Saved. Barely. Nope, tapped away. Blocked nicely. However, recovered by Hillsborough. Turnaround won't go. Hagan with the rebound. Here come the Bears. Looking. Stolen. Stolen away by Ledger. More arms in this game.
I'll tell you. Great hustle by both teams.
Whoops. This is Ledger with it to Poach. Two-pointer, it looks like. 17-14, Hillsborough ahead. Firestone at the top. Hagen. This is Olszewski. Firestone. Won't go, however. Oh! Tapped away. Vicky Fisher in the game.
Olszewski.
Stolen again.
Oh, mercy.
Wow, look at that shot.
I'll tell you, getting rather jiggy with it. Jesse Olszewski.
17-16 Hillsborough. Back and forth we go. And looks like Ledger lost it. All right, this has been a fast-paced.
Fast-paced, exciting game, Jim.
We're down to 33 seconds left in the first quarter. It is 17-16 Hillsborough.
What's up, come. And we'll see, will the Bears play for one?
All right, we got Sukowicki in here? Yes. That is she with the ball.
And Morgan Baylog as well.
Right. 15 seconds. There's Little. She's got the open shot. Off the rim, won't go. Tapped away. Ledger. And Hillsborough comes down with it with 5 seconds left to go. Long pass down court. Long shot. Ooh. Won't go. And that is the end of the first quarter of play. Score Hillsborough 17, East Brunswick 16. We haven't had a chance to hear Reggie Carney. I know you want to get some comments in, Phil.
Let's hear Reggie.
So let's listen to what he has to say.
Report back in. Who else was out? Okay, report back in. Now,
Don't drop it again.
when the ball goes to the wing, all right, half that. The post players, don't try to reach around her like Stacy just did. Let her catch it. You can see already her move is she gonna bump. She gonna bump. Let her hit you. Let her hit you square in the chest and then go. Now, the only basic problem is we're scared. We haven't had this many tentative turnovers our whole career. Take it after him. You get inside. I don't know how many of you are pump faking and passing up. What do you care if you get the shot blocked? Take her up in the air. She's got 2 fouls right now. She's back in the game. Go after them. Let's go. Hustle. 1, 2, 3, hustle.
Everything Reggie talked about revolved around Stephanie Shoup. Stephanie Shoup turning to the basket and whatnot. Reggie saying, get that offensive foul. Reggie saying, when we have the ball, go up on her. She has 2 fouls already. Make her foul us. Everything revolves around Stephanie Shoup.
Okay, she is not in the game like Reggie had mentioned. Ledger, Little with the steal. Boy, I'll tell you what, a lot of turnovers.
All over.
Right. That was Hicks with the ball inside the Ledger. Turnaround. Won't go. But however, Hillsborough continues to come up with the rebounds. Hicks. Boy, they're real aggressive, aren't they?
Good movement of the ball, Jim.
Right. McCarthy with it. Dribbles inside. No shot, however. Ledger with it.
And Firestone with the good block. Stepped out of bounds, though. Reggie Carney asking for a traveling call.
Into Ledger. She puts up not a good shot. Here comes Little by herself. Taps it to herself.
Oh,
and
Grace,
she gets the
mercy,
there you go.
mercy.
That's what I'm talking about, Phil. She's got special talents, and she's going to need them.
The thing about it, Stephanie Little didn't have control of that ball, Jim, as she went up. Somehow got control, ended up putting the ball up with her left hand and going to the foul line to try to make the three-point play.
Hicks was charged with that foul. East Brunswick now takes the lead 18-17. Stephanie Little with the chance to convert the three-point. She does. And East Brunswick has a 2-point lead, 19-17. Pressure again. Just missed by Olszewski. That leaves it as a 3-and-1 possibility. McCarthy doesn't go. Ledger, and it falls.
I'll tell you.
Tied up 19 apiece. Olszewski, Firestone, inside to Kohler. Doesn't go. It's tapped away. And back comes Hillsborough. Shot. Oh! Banked by Kutch. Kristen Kutch.
I'll tell you.
Olszewski, 21-19, Hillsborough. Inside to Hagen. Nice pass inside.
I'll tell you, good look all the way around.
Well, when you play this, when you overplay, that's a double dribble.
And Jim Reese slapping the ball. Not very happy about it.
Reggie Carney yelling at it to Celine Hagan. Nice pass. We are tied at 21. Inside to Hagan. Good ball movement now by East Brunswick. Won't go. However, Olszewski comes strong with the rebound. Comes up.
Oh,
boy, she's great off the boards, Phil.
Just a strong move underneath there.
Boy, she's got a lot of points, too.
11 points for Jessie.
And we go back and forth here. It's 23-21, almost a turnover. Inside, tapped away.
I'll tell you, Olszewski all over the court, offensively and defensively, Jim.
Hillsborough's a different team without Shoup in there.
Oh, that's
no
for
doubt.
sure.
Poach over to Moriarty. Again, they move the ball well. This is Conahan, back to number 21, Poach. Inside, Ledger tries to get one up. Won't go. Good defense by East Brunswick.
Rebound by Kohler.
Olszewski on the left wing here. Firestone decides to go. Won't go. However, East Brunswick get the rebound. Oh, and they get it. I thought it went off an East
I'll
Brunswick
tell you,
player.
Body's going up for the ball, Jim. Both teams. Both well-coached teams.
Come on.
Okay.
Go, Stacy, go. Stacy, come on, move.
You hear Reggie Olszewski with a short little jumper.
I'll tell you, Olszewski's taking over this game, Jim.
She's got 13 points, and it's a 4-point lead, 25-21 for East Brunswick. There's another turnover. Nice pass inside to Celine Hagan, and knocked away. That was a little too far, that pass. However, they're going to catch East Brunswick with a foul.
Little on the arm, I believe.
Phil, this is a high-quality game we're seeing here.
High-quality game, high-paced game.
Foul is charged to Little. That's her first. Now we have some changes.
And Jesse Olszewski and Celine Hagan getting a well-deserved round of applause, Jim.
All right. This is Poach to the line. Misses the first.
I'll tell you, Poach made 10 out of 13 last year, Jim, from the foul line.
Okay. And misses the second.
Wow.
Not a good form. However, the rebound went off of East Brunswick, they say. Hillsborough inbounds. Ledger on the jump pass. Well, won't go. All right, Poach comes back in. Excuse me, Shoup.
Just when you think it's safe to go back in the water, here she comes.
And Fisher is on her. This is McCarthy. And they say it was off East Brunswick. Inbounds, almost stolen away. Shoup on the top. Yeah, that's probably where they want her. Now she's got it.
Mercy.
Just a tremendous
Mercy.
move.
I'll tell you, she may be the best low post player we've seen this year.
And she has 13 points to lead Hillsborough. Cross court to Sukowicki. Goes off of Shoup's foot. 25-23. East Brunswick is up by 2.
And I say that we saw Asia Jones, but Asia Jones plays more like a forward, Jim.
Right.
But Shoup is playing that low post and doing an excellent job.
Yes. And she is a junior.
And she's a junior.
Press them, press them. Come on. Attack, step, attack. Kelly, you ready?
Little, Sukowicki. Inside to Fisher. Another, again, but they say no foul.
Okay, they got the look, just couldn't get it down.
Long pass to Shoup. Boy, whoa.
I'll tell you, they look for her too, Jim.
Oh, absolutely.
1-0, 2 shots.
And she's a pressure player as well, Jim. She did a last-second shot against Bridgewater in a 40-38 win over Bridgewater Raritan, and Shoup, of course, came up with the big basket in the last second.
Little was charged with that foul. That is her second. And if there's one deficiency we're noticing, Stephanie Shoup has trouble with fouls.
She's 1 for 5 right now.
Finally sinks one, making the score 25-24 East Brunswick.
Shoup the leading scorer in the game right now with 14 points. Olszewski with 13.
Firestone, and they're in the zone again.
Go by her, Jess, go by her. Jesse, she's got 2 on her right now. Go after her.
Inside to Fisher. Tapped away. Here comes Hillsborough. Misses it, but Shoup's there. And that won't go.
Oh,
It's one of the few we've seen her miss.
I'll tell you, Vicky Fisher coming down with the rebound.
Hagan. Firestone lofts it up. Doesn't go. However, Sukowicki comes down with it. And taken away by Shoup. Taken away once more. Moriarty. And there's the three-pointer again.
I'll tell you, it's a clinic, Jim, right now.
I believe that was on Celine Hagan. We'll see. No, that was on Fisher. Stephanie Shoup with a chance to convert a three-point play. Makes it, and Hillsborough now has a 2-point lead, 27-25. 3:39 left to go in the second quarter. Olszewski drives. Pass wasn't there, however.
Hillsborough doing a good job in the lanes.
This is Kutch. Blocked. Taken by Sukowicki.
Firestone with the block.
Sukowicki goes to the middle, takes it all the way. Nope, they're going to call a reach-in foul.
I'll tell you, quick hands by this Raider team, Jim. Seems every time the Bears go for the basket and whatnot, you see 5 or 6 hands there.
That is the 16th foul. And it was charged to Moriarty.
Hit it.
Almost taken away.
Person. Jesse, where you can score from.
Ooh, that was close.
Come on, attack the jack. Attack! Susan off the dribble.
You hear Carney yelling, attack, attack.
Jesse, move.
Sukowicki left open. Won't go. Rebound. Nice rebound by Kohler. Put up, stuffed. And let's see. They're going to call Kohler on the foul. And that's going to be a 1-on-1 now.
And I'll tell you, just good aggressive basketball on both ends of the court, Jim.
Maylog and Little return.
And Firestone and Sukowicki take a rest.
This is Kutch. Or Kutch. This is the front end of a 1-on-1. East Brunswick down by 2 with 2:40 left to go in the second quarter. Olszewski. Little, long one. She's been off.
Get it.
And you're right, Steph has been off
Yeah.
on her bombs from the outside.
Come on, boys. Get a steal, Steph.
Hillsborough attempting to inbounds. Little is guarding Moriarty. Here comes the trap. Shoup is going to drive. Oh, and they're going to call an offensive foul.
That's her third, Jim.
Yes, it is. That is a concern. She's going to have to leave
I'll
the
tell
game
you,
now.
big foul right there. I don't know. Well, they got to bring. Yeah, they got to bring her out, Jim.
All right, now East Brunswick wants to make hay with Shoup out of the game.
I'll tell you,
she
Shoup's
has
played
been
it.
the scorer.
She's been in control most of the night, but that time clearly out of control.
Olszewski, who scored most of her points from underneath on offensive rebounds.
Celine, look the pin.
Bounce pass inside. Now Olszewski's open for a three-pointer. Hits! And East Brunswick takes a 28-27 lead. Under 2 minutes left to go. Behind the back dribble. Kutch lifts soft one that hits. And we go back and forth. Hillsborough 29, East Brunswick 28. Oshesky bounce pass.
Ooh. And the Bears will maintain control, fortunately, Jim.
Okay, let's see what East Brunswick has set up here. Inside to Hagen. Bounce passes it out to Little.
Peter, now get your spacing.
Over to Baylog.
Attack, 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 attack. Walk the dribble. You're standing still again.
Well, you can hear Carney.
Baseline.
Almost taken away. Little inside to Kohler.
I'll tell you, Little not taking her shot. She's missed a few and whatnot. Normally, when she gets the ball there, she put it up, looking to get the ball down.
Yeah, she seems a little out of sync. Stolen by Olszewski. She's going to go right to the basket. And it falls. Is she having a game or what?
She's having a game of her life, Jim, and we've done enough talking about Jessie Olszewski. She's just a marvelous talent, Jim. Just a sophomore. Everyone knows my feelings about what her ability is about and what kind of potential she has, but she's putting on a show right now.
18 points I have her for, Phil.
You're right.
And strong on the rebound. Excuse me, on the three-point try. Yet East Brunswick is ahead 30-29. Kutch drives inside. Won't go. Oshesky, boy, look at him collapse on her.
Oshesky with a piece of the ball, then grabs the rebound.
This team, Hillsborough team, is well skilled in not giving up. Oshesky again. Hits a three-pointer. Woo! And a timeout called by Reese. Hillsborough with 46 seconds left to go. East Brunswick with a 33-29 lead. Let's go to Reggie.
Hey, suck it up, 46 seconds. Let's get a 4 to 6 point run off the press right now. Let's close this out, getting about a 7 or 8 point lead. Come on, get after them. Let's go. Come on. Defense. 1, 2, 3. Defense. Get after.
Phil Oshesky with 21 points.
Oshesky with 21 points.
Wow.
I'll tell you.
Hillsborough is going to inbounds. You heard Carney implore his team to put the pressure on for these last few seconds. This is where East Brunswick, again, wants to take advantage of the fact that Stephanie Shoup is out of the game with 3 fouls. Having trouble inbounding it. Almost taken away. Whoa.
No harm, no foul.
Moriarty. Moriarty, top of the key. Partially blocked and recovered. Sorry, 21 is Poach, not Moriarty. Baylog's going to take one. And it hits! A 2-pointer, they say. The points you don't expect is what they're really important.
By Morgan Baylog.
35-29 East Brunswick. Good tap. Good block by Kohler that was. And Moriarty went down hard. You can see she's limping.
I thought that was Hagen that got that block, but
okay.
Nevertheless.
12 seconds left, Phil. Reese thought that was a foul, and I think he was right. She was hammered. Cross court, now it's dangerous. Moriarty drives inside. Boy, I'll tell you what, there is some contact out there. There's a 3-pointer, and that was by Poach. And makes the score 35-32. Carney wasn't happy with that. But
he may not have been happy with that basket, Jim, but he's got to be pleased with the toughness that his team has shown. This is a team, Jim, that went 40-9 during AAU ball in the summer, won 7 out of 10 tournaments, and when the pressure's on, they're showing you how they react. This was done with Megan O'Neill out of the game for a good extent of the time.
Okay. All right, so it's halftime at East Brunswick. Score 35-32 East Brunswick. Let's take a short break, and we'll be back with the action in a moment.
Okay, Jim, as you take a look there, you see Ted and Hilda Polanski, East Brunswick residents, taking in the game, and why not? It's a great game today.
Well, you know, I mean, not too many years ago, for girls basketball games, I think you had a a contingent of parents and a couple of interested fans, high school students. Now you're starting to see more of the community come out.
The community come out, really.
And that's really great, especially for a game. I think for those the fans that aren't here, they're missing a heck of a game.
Super game. Yeah, not in addition to the teams, two of the better teams in all the state of New Jersey, you're seeing two separate individual performances that are just outstanding, that of Olszewski and that of Shoup.
All right, if you just joined us, we are back here to begin the second half. East Brunswick is leading 35-32 over this Hillsborough team. Stephanie Shoup, number 33, is Hillsborough's top player. She left the game with about 3 minutes left to go due to picking up her third foul, and we are going to watch that closely as East Brunswick inbounds the play. Meanwhile, Megan O'Neill, 25, has 3 fouls for East Brunswick. Lob pass taken away by Shoup, though. There comes Poach. Poach. Whatever. Third three-pointer will not go. McCarthy comes down with it, however. Shoup inside. They collapse on her, and I think they're going to call her traveling.
I'll tell you, she's lucky she got the traveling rather than the offensive foul, Jim. That's how she got her third offensive foul, turning around quick and slamming into East Brunswick bare body.
There was contact. Oh, Firestone lost the dribble. However, she was able to pass. Stephanie Little, who hasn't had a lot of points, stolen away again. And East Brunswick needs to get these shots off.
Well, they need to take care of the ball better, Jim.
Poach drives inside. Poach with a three-pointer. Yes, it is. And that ties the game. 35-35. And what do we got here? Timeout by East Brunswick. 22nd.
One full timeout.
Is it a full one?
It's
we don't know.
Full timeout, I believe. Let's see what Reggie has to say.
Oh, standing out there like you've seen ghosts. Right now, you already set the mode. You're playing not to lose a game. And guess what? You're going to lose. You're going to lose, and you're going to learn from it. You're not playing to win. You're not aggressive. You're not attacking. You're not doing anything. I'm yelling to you because the middle's wide open. Why are you standing on the perimeter? Cut to the middle on your own. Defensively, you're not talking. You're not guarding anybody. Play to win. Play to win. Because you're not trying anything right now.
That's not fun.
Hustle. 1, 2, 3, hustle.
Well, that was an emotional plea by
I'll
Reggie
tell you,
Carney.
fire and brimstone, we don't always see that from Reggie.
Yeah.
But the fact of the matter, he's letting them know they don't seem to be playing to win. They're playing not to lose. And sometimes that happens in big games, and he's trying to get that off them right now.
All right, East Brunswick will try to work its motion offense once more. O'Neill to Olszewski. She was left open, but is guarded by McCarthy. Drives. She's got to get out of the paint.
Reggie wants motion. He wants them moving.
Olszewski with it. Back to Firestone. Little gets around her player, but it's tapped away.
Well, I'll tell you, you got to give Little credit for going to the hole there, trying to create something there. Just knocked out of bounds.
East Brunswick once again. Tapped away. This is quite a deny by Hillsborough. They make it tough. Firestone. O'Neill is going to let a long three-point go. Won't go. Little with a strong rebound, however. Tapped away. Moriarty, I think they're going to call her for, excuse me, that was Putch.
Turning it over.
Yeah. East Brunswick still has not gotten back into the rhythm they had in the first half. O'Neill with a little bit of a push.
And I tell you, the Bears are going to need that, Jim, from O'Neill. They got to make Shoup work on the other end.
Yeah. East Brunswick 37, Hillsborough 35. 5:40 left to go in the third quarter. Lob pass into Shoop. That's Moriarty. Won't go. Let's see. Boy, I thought that Shoop got away with a foul there, Phil. Tapped away.
Good block by O'Neal.
Little to the middle. Firestone drives inside, back out to O'Neal. Bounce pass, nice inside to Celine Hagan.
Tell you, good look.
And East Brunswick back out to a 4-point lead, 39-35. Long pass. Whoa, Shoop went down. Seems to be okay. Olszewski. O'Neal's gonna go with it. Hits, 3-point, and Hillsborough's gonna want a timeout.
I'll tell you, Jim, I talked about the importance of getting Megan O'Neal back into this game, and she's come back in a big way.
And East Brunswick takes a 42-35 score, a lead, excuse me, and let's listen to Carney once more.
Don't start breathing heavy. You're not tired. You're not tired.
Like I said.
Now, that's the way to run the fast break, and that's the way to reverse the ball. You got to take charge of this game. Energy, 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 aggressiveness, attack. Defensively on that press, who's going to get the first strip down here? You almost had one. She's not handling that ball well. She's putting that ball in front of her. You strip it on her, take her clean down here. You keep after her, all right? I'm saying to you, in motion, if that big kid's guarding you, will you just pump fake and take her to the hole?
Let's go.
You got to have the second half like the first half. Get after somebody. Hustle. 1, 2, 3, hustle.
Well, Mr. Carney
That is
knows
best.
how to go after the juggler, does
That
he
is
not?
best, I tell you. Reggie, again, wants the Bears to control the tempo of this game. You know, he wants everybody looking at his team because they're ripping and running down the court there. He wants them to take charge.
This is Hillsborough's Moriarty. A little unsure of herself. Coach. All right, that was Ledger. A couple of new entries into the game for the Raiders.
Where's the sag?
Putch. Moriarty, a long one. That's off the rim. However, Shoop comes down with it.
Come on, step, come on, step.
Nice pass inside.
Oh, wow.
And who gets that foul?
Susan. Come here. If you're going to foul her,
They're going to call that on who?
send her to the line.
He said 3-2. He must mean 4-2, Jim.
Yeah, Firestone.
Okay.
And that's Susan's first. Off the rim, however, Shoop comes up with it. Strong to the basket. Misses one. Olszewski. She's going to drive. A little strong that time.
I'll tell you, it's lucky to avoid the offensive foul.
Right.
Ooh, mercy.
Oh!
Collision there.
I'm telling you.
I'll tell you, that's a fourth and
Phil, do you agree with that call?
I'll tell you, a tough call. It would have been better with the no call there, Jim.
I would say so. Hagan
Jim
just
Reese just throws his hands up, and he's disgusted, Jim. I would prefer the no call there. It's just a great game watching the young lady play here, and take her out on a play like that is a little unnerving.
All righty, let's get back to the
Raider
game.
fan.
42-37 East Brunswick. This changes the complexion of this game a lot.
Completely.
O'Neal, if they're going to leave her open, she's going to take it. Olszewski just didn't have the rhythm on that. They're going to move.
Carney yelling for motion.
Olszewski, who loses it. Nope, knocked away. O'Neal, too little. O'Neal takes it. Bang! And they're going to have to make some adjustment on her.
Megan O'Neal coming up big.
45-37, 8-point lead. This is East Brunswick's biggest. Stolen by Little. Takes it to the hoop. 47-37.
Reese is going to call
Another
for a timeout,
steal.
trying to get the timeout.
This is the sequence for East Brunswick where they can break it open, perhaps. Great pass to O'Neal. In and out. Follows it up. And hits.
And Reese was trying to call for a timeout. He's disgusted, Jim.
49-37. Boy, I'll tell you what.
Timeout, red, 5-4, requested.
All right, let's listen to what Carney has to say.
Down here, don't start with flat. It's too much standing around. But if she calls it, you've got to hear it and get out of there. All right, now, keep your motion going. Keep moving. If somebody rushes out, pump fake and go. Right now, the defense, it should be fast break city and steal city. Keep the man-to-man press and keep getting after them. Come on now. Quick feet. Go after them hard. Go after them hard. Hustle. 1, 2, 3, hustle.
Keep the pressure on, Jim.
Absolutely, Phil.
Keep the pressure on. And we heard from Reggie Carney down the other end there. Jim Reese, totally disgusted, tried to get the timeout before that last basket. Then the steal came, still tried to get the timeout, and to no avail.
Phil, I wonder if Reese has to make a tactical move here and reinsert Shoup, because this game could quickly fall, by the wayside for Hillsborough.
No doubt about it.
They inbounds, and the pressure by East Brunswick. Who do they go to?
Dribble, Jess! Time it, Jess, time it!
Putch puts it up, and I believe they're going to catch Oshesky.
And she Poach able to draw the foul.
Only her first foul, by the way. If you just joined us, this was a fast-paced game, nick and tuck all the way.
And you ask who do they go to when Shoup is out of the game. This is the young lady they go to, Jessica Poach.
Misses the first.
Poach 0 for 3 from the foul line.
Come on, White.
And she's short on the second.
Incredible.
East Brunswick wants to push it ahead. Hagan to O'Neal, number 3. Oh, won't go. Boy, the crowd was raising anticipation.
Waiting for it to come down.
Right. Poach. McCarthy has been shut down by Hagan, Phil. There she is right there. Elects to pass it out. Moriarty won't go. Rebound by Ledger, however, puts it back up and in.
I'll tell you, strong move by Ledger.
That breaks a string.
Ledger with 6 points.
Little ahead of the field.
And that's what Reggie was talking about, fast breaking.
Well, McCarthy's been the one charged with guarding Little, and she gets around it. Here's another steal. Oshesky, cross dribble. Pass inside to O'Neal.
Oh, yes.
And they are blowing it out now. 53-39.
Another steal. Oh, mercy, mercy, mercy.
And here's another timeout. 55-39 with 1:36. Phil, this is perhaps the best quarter I've seen this East Brunswick team play all season.
I'll tell you, we saw a great one against Piscataway, but you're right, Jim, this may be better.
Woo. All right, let's listen once again to Carney.
Just listen. Keep pounding it now. The fourth quarter, they want to play zone. They're going to come out guard zoom till they drop dead out here. Keep it going right now. Way to run the fast break, way to release. Great job. Come on. Nobody tired. Let's go. Nobody tired. Finish them off now. Keep scoring.
Phil,
I'm getting tired though. Hustle. 1, 2, 3. Hustle. Come on.
Phil, I personally think that Shoup has to get back into the game. 4 fouls, whatever. This game is getting out of hand.
I think at this juncture they'd have to put her back in, Jim, whether she fouls out or not.
Well,
but I don't know if it has so much to do with Shoup, other than the fact that the Bears have turned up the game a notch themselves, Jim.
Well, Stephanie Shoup adds so much of a different dimension to this Hillsborough team. I don't think they have the same confidence with her not in the game. There's another steal. You see what I mean? Boy, I'll tell you what. And we all take a breath here. O'Neal being guarded by Moriarty. This is Kohler. Nice drive inside.
Oh.
Woo! Everything's working for East Brunswick.
Everything's going. Stacy Kohler with 6 points.
57-39, and East Brunswick has an 18-point lead.
You got her! You got her!
Oh, a turnover.
Oh,
yes.
Yes, it was a turnover. And they are simply unraveling Hillsborough.
Well, but like so many times, Jim, we've been waiting for East Brunswick to go under defensive mold where they create offense for themselves. And that's just what has happened in this stretch here.
Substitutions, Kutch in and Conahan in. Long pass down court. Nope, doesn't go. Well, the official was waiting to see if that went off a Hillsborough player. Well, it touched nobody on the inbound, so they're going to bring it perhaps all the way down to this other end.
I'll tell you, Jim, it's been a 22-4 run by the Bears. Since it was tied up 35-35, the Bears have gone on a 22-point tear, while the Raiders have picked up just 4 points.
All right, Baylog and Fisher come in. Good move to make sure that Kohler and Little don't pick up fouls. Minute 1 left to go, and there Olszewski takes a rest as well. Here comes Sukowicki. She already dribbled. Okay.
Great defense by the Bears right now, Jim.
Exactly. Hillsborough is definitely shaken up. Let's see. Ball goes off Ledger.
Everything going the Bears' way right now.
Sukowicki will come in. I believe O'Neal will take a rest. Yes. Megan O'Neal with those big three-point.
I'll tell you, Megan O'Neal coming in and getting 2 big three-point baskets.
Firestone to the middle. East Brunswick confidently comes down. However, Hagan was on the walk.
He traveled a little bit.
Yep. 35 seconds left to go in this third quarter. 57-39 East Brunswick.
And the Bears with full pressure right now.
All righty, cross court.
Get a hand, Morgan, get a hand up.
McCarthy, who has really been taken out of this game. Bounce pass inside to her. She turns around, passes, and won't go. I don't think Hillsborough can do any more than that. 7 seconds left to go. Fisher, bounce pass, pass.
Oh,
and they didn't
late.
have the presence to put it in,
Not
Phil.
just in time. You heard the fans counting down the time, and they weren't just able to get it down, Jimmy.
Still a great third quarter for East Brunswick. 57-39. And let's see what the strategy is now for East Brunswick.
Good pass, sir. Let's go,
All right.
let's go.
On offense, again, make them play man. Keep running Zoom. Just keep running Zoom. Make them work the butts off. Now, just listen. Just like the Piscataway game, your girl doesn't score. They don't get over 10 points. It's not even a bargain, even if we don't score. Keep going after them. You have them worn out. Get them now. Let's go. Hustle. Hustle. 1, 2, 3. Hustle.
And Reggie pointing out, just like Piscataway, if we don't let them score 10 points, the game's over anyway.
Right.
He wants them to continue to play great defense, and that's what they've been doing, Jim.
I was thinking the same thing, Phil. Numbers game, really, when you get down to it.
Most of their offensive baskets have been in transition from great defense.
All righty, we begin the fourth quarter. East Brunswick with an 18-point lead. This is going to be an uphill battle for Hillsborough. In and out. Shoop's in there, but I think she should have been in there a long time ago. Hagan comes down with it. Firestone. East Brunswick can't afford to be patient. And that's why this team is in here right now. Sukowicki with it. Baylog in the corner to Fisher. Bounce pass, stolen, and I think they're going to catch Fisher with this.
Firestone with the foul.
Right, and that's only the third team foul for East Brunswick.
And I'll tell you, this is rather deflating, Jim. Reggie sends in 4 new players and all frontline players.
Well, that team that was out there was there to take some clock off. Kutch with it. Almost stolen, tapped away by Firestone.
Make your dribbling clean. Come on, get a steal, come on. Move it.
This is about as vocal as I've seen Carney.
But he's into the game, no doubt about it.
He's really into this one. I think he wants it. You and I talked about that there's maybe a little bit, well, of a rivalry between this coach from Hillsborough, Reese, and Carney.
Double down.
Wow, they don't know. They don't just see each other in the games they played this year, but they see each other in AAU and they know each other from around the state, Jim.
All right, Shoup made that to narrow the margin to 57-41. Oshesky drives and puts up a great shot. What body control that girl has.
25 points for Oshesky.
59-41 East Brunswick.
Nice job, Jess. See it, pressure, pressure.
Poach,
Pressure, Jess.
Sakutch. I'm glad they have these one-syllable names. Put up. Won't go. Tapped around, and East Brunswick comes up with it.
Good job of blocking out by Kohler.
Yes. Oshesky. She's only scored 2 points since the second half. However, played a very important floor game for East Brunswick. Bounce pass to Oshesky, who's getting more into the flow of the game now. Poach inside. They're looking for Shoup, but it wouldn't go.
And I tell you, if you're a Hillsborough Raider fan, you got to be stunned right now.
Very
Nothing
much
going
so.
your way.
Kohler blocked, but she follows it up. And Phil, this game is over with.
8 points for Stacy Kohler.
You could see all the starch taken out of Hillsborough. 61-41, 20-point lead for East Brunswick. That's the biggest of the game. Shoup takes it from outside. You can see she's not quite adept at the outside as she is inside. Ledger off the glass. That was a nice shot
again.
She's got 8 points. 61-43. Bounce pass to Kohler. 63-43.
Stacy Kohler having a fine all-around game tonight.
Butch inside to Shoup, turns around, hits it again. Give me a point total on her, Phil, when you
21
can.
points for Shoup.
Okay. And if Hillsborough wants to play basket for basket with East Brunswick, that's okay with Carney.
That's fine, of course.
Inside to O'Neill, and I think they're going to call traveling. Yes, she took a little shutter step. Substitutions. Moriarty returns. She inbounds. And that is to Hicks. Shoups. All right, what do we have here? Kohler on the foul, perhaps?
Kohler comes out to a well-deserved hand.
Right, picks up her third
done a
foul.
super job.
Inside to Kutch, goes up with it. Boy, Celine Hagan was. Let's see what we got here. John Embry saying he's going to announce the 50-50.
They're not going to stop the game.
Shoup with a turnaround. Won't go. O'Neill. Nice. Well.
And Scipio, the official, looking back at Reggie. Reggie wanted to walk there.
O'Neill picks up her fourth foul, Phil.
Well, the thing about it, O'Neill was able to play with 3 fouls, Jim, and contribute to this team very well. That was one of the big keys.
All right, Hicks makes the first.
Here.
Go, Jeff, go, Jeff.
Hicks misses the second. East Brunswick comes down with it. Pass inside to Hagan. Couldn't quite control it. And let's see if East Brunswick is in a little bit of a prevent. O'Neill, who remains in the game. We're down to 3:40. Little loses it.
I'll tell you, Little takes a spill, hustling for the ball.
Not quite sure what happened there. So Hillsborough will try to narrow this margin a little bit. Shoop, bounce pass outside to Moriarty. Hits a three-pointer. Back we go. Missed by Hagen. And ball is thrown away. The action is fast and furious.
And Jim Reese telling his team, settle down.
All right, I think Carney's going to call timeout. There's a 14-point lead. He's just a little uncomfortable with what's going on. So we'll see what he has to say.
Why do you think you need to have to shoot? Why are you not coming all the way to the ball? Why do you look like you've never run it before? If they don't want to come out on you, it just runs the clock out. That's all that happens. Right now, you're pushing it. If you got a layup, fine, but just bring it out and spread the floor. What are they going to do?
If you get stuck, you got 3 timeouts.
Catch your breath. Again, we don't want to come down and play defense anymore. We want to end up running the clock, scoring a couple times, and win this thing by 20. Come on, you know what you're doing. Let's go. Come on.
Keep it up. Come on, guys.
Hustle.
And
1, 2, 3, hustle.
that timeout was designed to give East Brunswick a little checkup, and, you know, they have the opportunity to run some clock off, Phil.
Reggie's just telling them to play smart ball, that's all. They have the lead there. Hillsborough's the team that has to catch up here, and the Bears don't have to rush down to try to score.
Bounce pass into O'Neal. Ledger guarding her. And East Brunswick a little rotation here. Under 3 minutes now. It's a 63-49 East Brunswick lead. And I guess they're going to call
Okay, Hagen again being a little aggressive.
yeah, Celine Hagen with that offensive foul.
And we are in the 1-and-1, Jim.
Correct. I'm not sure that was an illegal screen, Phil. She was standing still. And Shoop ran right into her.
Well, nevertheless, Stephanie Shoop at the line to shoot the 1-and-1.
Makes the first. Narrows it to 63-50.
Hagen comes out to well-deserved applause.
Well, I think she's going to be back. Shoop makes the second, and now it's a 12-point margin.
Go, Jess.
Whoops, almost taken away.
Stephanie, go back to
East Brunswick definitely in a prevent now. O'Neal steps out. Nice pass inside to Oshesky, however. And Oshesky adds 2 more to her point total. I think she's got 26.
27.
27. Firestone on the steal. They don't call a foul, however.
Good save by
It was a
Shoop.
very nice save. Kutch is going to pull up with her 3. Doesn't go. Follow up, however, by Poach. 65-53. A minute 35 left to go in the game. And Hillsborough's got to come out now. I think they have to foul. Not think. I know they have to foul. Time is just clicking away. And they're not doing anything, Phil. This is strange. And the coach for Hillsborough, Reese, just stares. Now he slaps a hand, indicating that he wants them to foul, but I don't think they got the message. Now they do.
Well, they only have 1 team foul, Jim.
You're right about that, Phil.
So.
And now Hillsborough's going to call a timeout. So with under a minute left to play, 57 seconds, East Brunswick holding on to a 65-53 lead. And let's see if the strategy changes with Kearney.
Now, be ready. They're going to hack you to death, all right? If you get in trouble, we still have timeouts. But again, look to go to the floor and then look to attack. All right, come on, let's go. Now, nobody scores. Nobody scores. Nobody scores. Hustle. 1, 2, 3. Hustle. Come on.
Phil, it's a liability for Hillsborough that they only have two team fouls.
Right. They should have been fouling sooner, Jim.
Exactly. The problem from them is that if they foul East Brunswick, it's just a possession out of bounds, and they don't get a chance to get possession of the ball off the foul shots.
That's right.
All right, Sukowicki will inbounds for right in front of us here. And let's see, there's a foul. That's by Moriarty.
And it's going to be the Bears' job to try to spread out on the court and get the ball moving around so they can take some time off the clock.
Moriarty picks up her third. And there's going to have to be more fouls here. However, Firestone does a nice job of handling the ball. The clock's ticking down. They got boy, I'll tell you what, great movement by East Brunswick. This is really nice.
Oh, wow.
Oh, just misses the shot. That was nicely developed.
Kohler
steals it back. There you go. 67-53. Shoot by herself. And they foul her. Firestone does.
Firestone on her back, no doubt about it. And Stephanie Shoup will go to the line once again, Jim.
Shooting 2. And she's got how many points now?
23 for Shoup.
Makes the first.
She stepped in too soon, Jim. Trying to bounce the ball off the rim to get her own rebound. The ball went in the basket, and she stepped in too soon.
So it doesn't count. Inbounds. And they foul him again. However, that's not going to be enough to do anything. Poach was the one that fouled there. That was her first. And this game is winding down now. You can see a dejected Hillsborough bench. Looks like Firestone leaned over the line. So Hillsborough will take possession with 11 seconds left to go. Kutch dribbles ahead. Puts it off the board and it falls. 67-56 is the score. And that is going to do it. 67-56, East Brunswick winning. And I'll tell you what, Phil, I go back to that fourth foul that was called on
third quarter
on Stephanie Shoup that I didn't think was quite right, but nonetheless, it did change the whole complexion of the game. East Brunswick went on that 22-4 run.
22-4 run and 18 points difference there in that third quarter. That made the big difference. But you got to wonder, even if Shoup was there, the way the Bears played in that third quarter there, was their defense once again getting them transitional baskets. Jessie Olszewski, 27 points, having a game of her life. Got an assist from Stacy Kohler with 12 and Megan O'Neill with 12. Stephanie Little with 8 points. But the Bears, they're the number 5 in the state of New Jersey, and they showed why. Hillsborough came in here number 1 from Somerset County, and they just met a team that's much better than they are.
All righty, so East Brunswick then moves to 14-1 on the season. They are going to be playing South Plainfield and Old Bridge in their next 2 home games, and then they are going to travel to Elizabeth Seton in Maryland on February 7th for our away game. I don't know too much about that. We're going to ask Reggie. And finish out with J.P. Stevens, Edison, Piscataway one more time at Piscataway before we get into the GMCs.
And you see Reggie talking to Vivian Stringer, I believe, the coach of Rutgers and whatnot.
That is her.
I'm sure she had to enjoy the game. Several players she could easily be looking at. Shoup, of course, and then, of course, Jessie Olszewski put on the game of her life.
Absolutely. That is C. Vivian Stringer, the Rutgers coach, and probably talking about one Jessie Olszewski, right? Okay. All right, we're going to wrap it up here. The final score this afternoon, East Brunswick 67, Hillsborough 56. For Phil Hill, this is Jimmy Allinder saying thanks for being with us.